everybody, it's Christine, and I've had a lot of questions as I've used these project pads, and so I thought I would go ahead and give you a peek into each of them so you can see what they are, what kind of papers are included, and that kind of stuff. So this is a new product from Paper House Productions. It came out in their winter line in 2017. There are 4 different project pads, and this is the first one. This one is all feathers. So there are 36 pre-punched sheets, and you've got just pages and pages and pages of feathers. So let me make sure I'm getting you a good view here. So you can see this is a lot of like jewel tones, but it's also got some gold foiling. And each page has patterns. The patterns, there are some repeats for the patterned pages. So like we just saw this one a minute ago. Okay, which is good because you don't want, I don't want 36 completely different pages, but I also don't want all the exact same thing. So good variety and useful in doing both home decor, paper crafts, all kinds of projects. Now you can see this is a pad I haven't used a lot, feathers. Not because I don't like it, it's just not fit in with what I've been doing a whole lot. But I am going to go ahead and punch out a couple of these just so you can see how easy they come out. Okay. And so you can see there, those are 2 of the same size, but then every page does not have, it's not all uniform size. There's a variety of sizes and shapes and such. So don't feel like, oh, like I need 36 pages of the exact same feather. That's not at all the case. And you can see they're double-sided. So you have 2 options on each one. So that is the feathers one. Now let's go on to another one. This hearts one I recently did a card video with. This one I love and I have used it quite a bit already. As you can see as I'm flipping through, there's definitely parts missing. So let's give you a look at the papers in this one. So a lot of it is the marbled look, but there's also patterns with gold foiling. And this one, if it's not the exact same papers as the butterfly pad, it's got a lot of similar papers. It has that jewel tone look going on again, and you can see just a wide variety of different hearts and such. So I'm going to punch out a few just to show you. Okay, so like this one even has hearts within hearts. Okay, and this is just, you know, I have used, that one's kind of similar. I have used these for home decor videos, which I will definitely link you up to, but also for cards, or imagine how quick you can put together a cool collage style layout. There are just tons and tons of options available here, and without it looking exactly the same. So kind of different from like if you buy a punch, say. You get a good variety going on here. Okay, so that's the heart one. Now let's go to the butterfly one. The butterfly one I have used to decorate in my daughter's bedroom and in my scrapbooking room and on layouts, and I've used it as a stencil, and you can see it's already like falling apart because I've pulled it apart and used it so much. And honestly, I'm probably missing at least a third of these pages already. Now, what I love is that I have used it a ton, but look, I still have a lot left. It's not like I ran out after one use. And you can see, again, we've got a wide variety of styles, patterned papers, different butterflies. You've got these real big ones. But you've also got teeny tiny ones. Okay, and again, it's a double-sided. You've got the gold foil in there. Let's see, so like this same sheet, you've got a huge butterfly and a little one. Other sheets, you have more uniform, where like this one, it's kind of hard to see, but these are all more medium-sized butterflies. So You don't have, every single sheet doesn't have a big one, so you don't have 36 huge butterflies. Some sheets will have a whole bunch of the little ones, or smaller, medium. Okay, so these have definitely taken an important role already in my paper crafting projects. Okay, now this last project pad is different from the other ones. This one has quotes, and it also has frames that you can put together. So you can use the frames to have like a picture in, but you can also use the frames to put a quote in, or you can use the frames and add, like this one is a recessed frame, this one is a raised frame. Had to think of the right word there. It's been a long morning already. So like here I've got an example for you of a raised frame one that I put together and added a quote to. Okay. The recessed is going to have more of a border. So this one again is 36 pages, and this one obviously has less pieces because it has the frames, but it has the directions how to make all the frames, and those are all the frames are scored and ready for you to punch out. So you can see it's got all these really neat quotes, very trendy, perfect for tweens and teenagers. And yes, you can totally make frames with it, but you could also just slide these right in on a scrapbook layout or a card or a pocket page. Lots of options there. So they are again double-sided, so you can see if you don't like the quote on one side, maybe you like it better on the other side. So if you don't like here you have Hello Gorgeous, the back side is Little Moments. Okay. So I'll flip through here. You got quote after quote, all jewel tones, all more of that beautiful gold foiling. So you notice like this one and the hearts and the butterflies all coordinate together really good. The feather is a little bit of a different color scheme than the other two. But not that it doesn't match. It still matches. It's just not exactly the same color scheme. It's got a little more of a bohemian edge to it, and I feel like this one is more like jewel tones and stuff. Which I guess bohemian, that fits with feathers. So then here you see all these pages of how you can make the frames, and it tells you whether this is a recessed frame, this one's a raised frame, and there's big ones for the big quotes, little ones. I think these are just going to be a lot of fun to use for quick little home decor pieces. You can see where I've played with them and such. So that is it. Those are the different paper pads that they're called project pads from Paper House. They're all punch out. They are all available now, and they are fun. They're totally different than anything else I've seen out there on the market. And you've seen me already using them in projects, and you will probably see more of me using them in projects. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you again soon.